Hey everyone, Ariel Adams here with aBlogtoWatch. Please subscribe to our videos on YouTube and like this video if you find it useful. This is a review of the Seiko Recraft SSC667 and the SSC669. These are modifications to existing models to make them a little bit more fun and trendy, and I absolutely love this watch for the design, for the utility, and for the price. Both of these watches cost under $400. They come on a trendy NATO style nylon strap, as you can see, and there's been many Seiko watches over the years put on NATO straps. I don't remember too many that came on stock NATO straps, so this is something which is relatively new for me in Seiko because they usually come with a strap that someone will take off and then put on a NATO strap. These ones come on them. The SSC667 and 669, like I said, are line extensions. There's other versions of this watch with different dials. They're a little bit different. I happen to like these ones a lot because they combine a certain look, which is this, I guess you call it 70s era chronograph that has no sort of unnecessary decorative elements. The dials are deep. The chronograph display is easy to read. This is the in-house made Seiko V175. It's a 60-minute chronograph with a synchronized 24-hour indicator, basically an AM/PM hand, and the date. So the 667 is a slightly less expensive model because it doesn't have the black IP-coated case. It is 43.5 millimeters wide, a little bit bigger with the crown. Tonneau style case. It uses Seiko's mineral crystal, which I really wish there was a sapphire crystal on here, but again, at these prices, I kind of get it. Though I would have been willing to pay like 20 bucks more, 30 bucks more, whatever it would have cost for a sapphire crystal versus a mineral crystal. It's a NATO strap, so you got to tuck in the end there. And there you have it with this blue metallic dial. One of the things that they did, which was quite nice, is the hands, even though they are skeletonized, they are done in more of a matte versus a polished finish, which allows them to offer additional contrast, which makes the watch easier to read. You can see that at the 43.5 millimeter wide size, it is a substantially sized watch. It's, again, more modern in its size for its taste, but I think they did a very, very nice job, and it looks great. The NATO straps that they used are comfortable. They're fine. There's better NATO straps out there, but again, at this price point, I think they did a good job of matching quality, style, and value. And again, it's very, very comfortable. That's one of the best things about a NATO style strap. The movement is a solar chronograph, and the subdials are actually where light enters through the dial. You can see that because the subdials are a little bit more on the translucent side. They're not totally opaque. Citizen, which is a competitor to Seiko, probably makes the best dials when it comes to those which you can't see. They have an eco-drive technology, and their dials use a prism system so that you can't really see where light enters. Seiko does it a little bit more simply, and the subdials there, when you look in the right light, you can see that they're semi-opaque. Like light enters there to reach a photovoltaic cell, which charges the battery. So it's really nice to have that solar technology with the chronograph. Let me put the black one on because it's a little bit more my style. Just happen to like it. That orange color through the middle of the strap is echoed on the accent color on the dial, on the chronograph hand, and the two chronograph hands. The smaller one here for the hour, for the minutes, and then the tip of the hand there. You can see here the Seiko V175, even though it's a quartz movement, the seconds hand there sweeps, offering a look a little bit more like a mechanical watch that people like. So that's something which is really fun. And if you want to just have that sweeping motion, you could have that chronograph running all the time, but then again, you do have the tick there of the subsidiary seconds hand there. Not a big deal. Again, this is a relatively inexpensive watch. The movement is reliable. Seiko uses the V175 in a lot of different watches, and all of them make great, affordable tool watches if you want that chronograph complication. Again, this is the Seiko Recraft series SSC669, and the all steel one, or the natural steel one, is the 667. Price for this watch is US retail $350, which is pretty good, and this one is $375. Good value, and you can see the full review of the Seiko Recraft models on aBlogtoWatch. Thanks.